Okay, testing, testing. Okay, my mic is working now. It wasn't. But hello, everyone. We're continuing round one of the PA Collegiate Speech Test Championship. We have Zui from UPenn facing against Cory from UPitt. Zui is definitely the underdog in this matchup. He is the lowest rated seed. And as we can see here in the ratings, Cory actually has a 1,000 point lead in the blitz. 1,000 points lead in terms of blitz rating. So it's going to be interesting to see how Zui matches up in these slower time controls. So Jeffrey, how are you feeling about this matchup?
Uh, Definitely going to be interesting to see. Uh, I, I've played Cory a few times in the Blitz pool. Uh, been a few months at this point, but a few months ago, since the last time I played him. But definitely have seen like no have an idea of his repertoire, assuming he hasn't changed he hasn't started back from scratch. But uh, I have no idea about his opponent though, so hopefully get an interesting. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see. I think the biggest questions are on Cory as the high rated player who's most likely going to be moving on. Like, how is he going to, like, is he more of a speedy player? And if so, like, how is he going to deal with this 5+1 time control? Like, I'm really interested to see how he's doing with these 5+1 games and 3+1 games, because I've heard he may be more of a speedy player. So, um, I think the more, I mean, of course, both of these players, I don't know, we don't know much about, but that's kind of my first question is like, is Cory still good in these longer blitz games?
I played him once in CCL a while back, but it was like one of those matches where unfortunately I had to be I was in a must-win situation, and we went down like the Queen's Gambit declined. I was playing black, so yeah, it was a bit hard to try to push for something, and then I try to go for something, and then didn't really pan out very well, unfortunately. So, but as far as my understanding goes, if Cory has not changed his repertoire that much, at least I don't think he has. He generally has like I guess for lack of a better wording, professional repertoire. At least with black, Stillian Nidorf and then Nimzo QID Queensland defense as versus D4. I think he picked up the Grunfeld as well versus like a knight of three move order. At least the last time I faced him, I got like knight of three G6 and got transposed into the Grunfeld somehow.
Hmm.
As white, I think he's generally a D4 player. I don't think he's played anything else aside from that. At least
Yeah,
not in a while.
yeah. What's really interesting that you mentioned is professional repertoire, because we saw last night with like Gracie definitely had like a professional repertoire. Like, her openings were legit and very much could work at like the classical level. Whoa, knight takes e6. Um,
Um, I don't see much of a follow up. There's too many pieces around Black's king, and white doesn't have enough pieces left over to really create anything
yeah, that's true. I'm
necessary.
not sure either. I'm already not a very sacrificial person in the first place. So, um, I also don't see the vision. I guess if you have enough time, maybe you can get Queen G6 and Bishop E4 in and sacrifice Sir Rook on F6. But that's a lot of moves. that's that's a
Mm,
lot of moves to do that.
Yeah,
And so I don't see the vision, but
yeah. I'd say for Black, maybe Queen and maybe Queen D6 instead of C7 might be slightly more preferred, at least from a practical standpoint,
hmm.
because at least you can at least threaten to force the queens off, and then you're also having pressure on F2 if as needed.
Yeah. This position is already like almost impossible to play for white here because like this F2 pawn is so juicy and and hard to defend.
And is Queen G3? No, not yet. Queen G3. Really trying to get detailed work done, unfortunately.
Yeah, and don't play Queen G3 now. This is quite true. That,
Almost, we're almost there though. Okay. Maybe okay, maybe yeah, maybe knight g5 and then queen b6 is probably an idea. Probably an idea. Or okay, or maybe just okay, right for now, bishop back to b6 and then queen g3. Because now with the knight on g5, there could be knight take sage stuff. Down which trade queen, just trade queens, I guess. Trade queens and take on h3 or that.
oh, take on h3 immediately.
Yep,
That
that move. This will move also works because h2 is covered.
that makes sense.
Uh,
Yeah, interesting.
um, I think you probably have to trade queens first before take on f2. Or
Yeah, it's an interesting question of like when to resign and when not to. It's like early in the match, so if if I was I might resign soon. I might resign.
yeah.
I would
Okay.
probably now.
Okay. I can understand g5. Maybe personally I prefer like rook f6 first because you cover a6 and the knight and bishop is still
Wait,
defended anyway. So
honestly,
like
honestly, this is not the e. I mean, like the three connected passers. You know, if you are white, this is all you could hope for. But
whoa.
okay, resignation after the fork.
There
That
we
makes
go.
sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That.
Okay.
Yeah. b4. G6. Oh, he's playing what Cory played against me. Okay, we're getting like B feeder.
Okay. Interesting. Like so it's definitely like a King's
This,
Indian at this point, right?
if we play that six, yeah, this could be like a King's Indian or like those Black Lion Theodore stuff, I guess, from a different order though. I wouldn't like the Black Lion because it isn't right now because of the C4. Okay, this is okay, probably playable with the way White's playing, but also this is just asking for it. I think
Oh
at
my
this point.
goodness, this is Connect Four. This is huge. Connect Four for white. Huh. Yeah, super locked position and both sides castle queen side. I've never seen so many like pawn advance castle and queen side, and it's kind of interesting. I never seen these modern games go like this before. I don't usually see it like this.
Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't like the look of Black's position. This very cramped. White has every time in the world. Okay, personally, I prefer King B2 first, and then you like bring the rook, slide the rook over to A1 and push the A pawn up, and or or maybe even like yeah, okay, this also works, I guess. Okay, knight has to probably retreat back. Oh wait, okay, man, the engine does not like it whatsoever. Is there like a C6 or something?
Wow,
Or
c6 would be crazy to play in this position.
because yeah, because then you get rid of the white and black's massive defender on B7, well, the
Yeah,
critical defender,
yeah,
and also
but
you
c6 the
block
pawn is
D7.
pinned or was pinned because the
Oh
queen's
yeah,
on the
oh
d
that is
file.
true. Oh wait, that's true. That's true. Forgot the queen's still there, but
But now
yeah,
you
yeah.
can do it. Now you can do it if you want to.
Or at least you give up a pawn, but like you get the light squares in return. And let's see, knight B5. Is, is it not, or am I missing something? Or maybe bishop A6 first. Um, I don't. Uh, I get the reasoning, but this is very okay. Yeah, yeah. I feel like Black had a 96 or something. This knight just retreats like to A3 or something, and
Yeah,
yeah, good luck.
Yep. It's amazing how little any of the black pieces can move in this position.
Okay, the engine didn't like the 983 for a reason, or it's really slowing on my end. Okay,
Yeah,
um,
who cares what the engine thinks in this position?
fair enough. Okay, 985 is it's a grave threat. 985 combined with Rook B1. Okay, does Queen sack? Does a rook? Not a Queen sack. A rook. Does a rook sack work? Rook takes. King takes. Queen C6. Okay, pawn takes. No. Bishop takes pawn. I mean, oops, sorry. Uh,
Yep, yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna take on d6, and then we can eventually take on b7, and then take on a6. So
uh, yep, knight takes. Probably knight takes back. I don't see anything else. But yep, bishop takes.
yeah, Cory is starting how he would hope to start. Like I think the first games can be the most either stressful or the most tense because um, especially if it's your first match that you've played. But so I think Cory couldn't be happier here with with how these first two games are going.
Yep, yep, definitely. So you get rook ace, rook f8, rook hc1. Just pretty good. Applying more pressure. B6 is under major threat. Okay, probably the trade bishops, I think. Um, okay, maybe now rook c6.
Yeah. Yep. Two.
And you can't move. You can't really move. You can't really move the f pawn because of knight g5, but knight e6 is a threat.
Knight g5,
Oh,
knight
oh,
e6. Like you said, I think that's what he's going to do.
oh, there we go. There we
Beautiful,
go.
beautiful activation of the last piece. Beautiful, beautiful. And now Cory's having a very smooth sailing here. Interesting move, like because like now if you the queen gets in, if you sacrifice the rook, okay, he took with the rook instead. I was gonna say then you have a queen d4 check and you have something. Your pieces move, which would be nice.
Okay, this is basically Zoo's one.
Yeah, yeah, no,
This,
genuinely.
whoa, whoa,
I
okay,
guess so.
okay. Wait,
Yeah,
yeah, this way works. Yep.
that makes
I was
sense.
thinking of like yeah, I was thinking what was it after the rook sack and pawn takes back, I was thinking bishop b5.
Bishop.
Just win back
Hmm.
and just play that out, but this works much better.
Okay, so Zuri's back in with white pieces. I didn't pay attention to the first game's opening. Was it also this?
Uh, sort of, but maybe without the c4 thing, I guess. Okay, this is a okay. Cory is definitely playing the more theoretical stuff. That's black.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, because okay, now he's sort of deviating, I guess. But now we're kind apparently we're like in the Nimzo Indian stuff, but with G3. So
Yeah.
which which maybe not as theoretical, but it's but not nothing like an absolute sideline. Well, like not like like 2 games out of like 20,000 sort of sideline. definitely a nice place to get like somewhat fresh positions if you don't want to play like Queen C2 or E3 Nimzo Theory or A3 or F3 or any of those four.
Okay, e4. That makes a lot of sense. Kind of shutting the door on the white position. That pawn looks to like to be an
Um,
asset. It looks really hard to target.
okay, H5 with the idea of H4 and softening up there. Bishop F5.
I guess you could play
Um,
f3. No, that would be dumb.
F3, F3, pawn takes, queen takes,
Yeah, but
pawn
then
takes back, the
yeah.
bishop, and uh, I mean then I think after the pawn takes bishop, pawn takes G2 might be like rook F3 or something. Rook F3 to cover the E3 pawn, and if knight G4, then just
My goodness.
E4. This maybe that, but let's see. Okay, rook D1.
It seems like they're honestly getting a lot of against this game and last game closed positions. It's like we haven't seen any of these like in the first match between James and Ethan, for example. They had a lot of open Sicilians uh, type of positions, but this one's a lot of closed positions so far, at least.
Yeah. James plays 1e4 usually, right?
Yeah, James played 1e4, and so did Ethan. So,
Yeah, I think that's probably why. Because I think if James played 1d4, he might get the King's Indian,
okay.
like from Ethan. So there's probably that. But from what I could find, James is normally an e4 player as far as I know, unless he plays something else.
Yeah, all of White's pieces just look like they're in bad spots. This knight on f1 can't really move. This bishop can't really move either. Queen
I mean,
d7,
yeah,
eyeing a trade on h3.
okay. Uh,
That move
White
makes
has an
sense.
idea, but it might have been really late to do so at this point.
Yeah.
Also, given how like they're positioned. Although the engine didn't really approve of bishop f3, I guess, for some reason. Though I can totally see the idea that just trade once and maybe h3 and then queen f5 sort of stuff is probably their idea.
Huh. That's interesting.
Though I think it, though I think it's probably better if a knight could plop onto d2 to cover f3 rather than putting a rook on d2, or at the bare minimum, just basically just vacate d2. This um seems questionable.
Yeah, it's hard to find other moves to do though. Like I would
Yeah,
I would not you could not pay me to play a position like this cuz I wouldn't be able to make a move. So, it's kind of
yeah,
hard.
yeah. And somehow we're
Can you
back in.
sacrifice the knights? Knight takes, pawn
Uh,
takes, and queen takes?
uh, uh, I'm not sure, but apparently after Rook C8, the eval went from -2 to equality all of a sudden.
Huh?
And now, at least, or unless my eval bar is very delayed.
Hmm.
But I have no clue.
I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, I don't think something tells me the G4 was probably not the idea, but
Well, yeah. Here's my end.
um,
I could definitely relate to G4 there. As in like, cause I wouldn't know what else to do. I would not know what else to do.
okay, okay, Queen F5 probably, Queen F5, Rook E6, that sort of thing.
Queen f5, rook
or
e6. That
or
makes
even
sense.
yeah, even knight f5 first.
Oh man, that knight's gonna get a c4. Oh, that's a beautiful outpost. This dark squared bishop, not a very happy camper. Uh, that this knight's gonna be absolutely beautiful on that square. Maybe you can give up the f
Queen C7,
pawn.
anyone? If,
Yeah, queen c7 makes sense. Yeah, queen c7.
yeah, and you win C3 as well,
Yeah,
and you can still keep the knight on C4 as well
it's
if you
honestly
really want.
yeah, yeah. But also, it's honestly kind of impressive how, to me at least, how Cory is just being very patient. He's not rushing with any decisions. He's using his time very, very well. Kind of scared to think. Oh, and that's also a fork too. That's uncomfortable. Oh man, this bishop is not good. King h2. Yeah. Yeah, rook c6 too. That
Yeah,
also makes sense. It's gonna be a
yeah. Now the 5 rook f6 stuff is gonna be oh yeah, this version rook g6.
I mean, hey, that pawn is pinned. If he plays rook g6, okay, he didn't. Let's see.
Slide to the left. Queen c4. Anyone?
Queen c4. Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, Queen c4, King e1, rook g1 mate.
Yeah, he has plenty of time to find it. Okay. That makes sense too.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you kind of just have to give checks, and you haven't Queen g5 probably. Oh yeah, that makes sense too. Oh.
Well, okay, well, this also works.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that bishop is so sad. I'm sad for that bishop. Okay.
Even if the white gave up the bishop for the rook, they're still down a pawn, which is the worst part.
Yeah, with 2 pawns now, I guess. Ooh,
Yeah.
not fun, not fun. At least they should have a pass pawn. That's something to hope for, but might not be enough. Yep, just resignations.
I mean,
22 minutes left for this first time control. Actually, I'll share the time control link to YouTube, Jeffrey.
Okay, Cory's playing e4 this time.
Yeah, he played, was it d4 and c4 last time?
Yeah, he's usually a d4 player. I think right now he's experimenting with stuff and trying to. He wants to try something, but maybe avoid like theory that black. He doesn't know what exactly black plays. I guess. Usually, so maybe he's just trying to go for like something more, I guess, understanding based rather than just pure memorization.
Oh man, the e4, c6, d3, d5, knight d2 stuff. Oh man, yeah, that one's. It can get kind of tricky.
Yeah, the kings in the attack stuff can be annoying.
Oh my goodness! Wow, this h4, this h pawn advance, it's kind of just beautifully came out of nowhere. It's amazing how he's not contesting the center that much, or at least the d pawn hasn't moved. The e5 pawn is really nice though, of course. And actually, now we've seen this like 2 games so far where like he just jams the e pawn down his opponent's position, and it really is limiting. Like we keep seeing as we get these like cramped positions.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna catch up because my laptop is like lagging behind for some reason.
Oh.
So it's like it was stuck on like move 4 for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, you when you mentioned the H pawn running, I'm like, okay, wait, where are we? And then it just now it's like never there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. 94. Okay, this is yeah. Honestly, I think he should have just kept like one piece still there or something.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, we just needs to stay calm, look for his chances, be patient. I know it's kind of hard to do so when you lose a game after game after game, but also try to enjoy yourself too. When I was playing against Mitch, and I was a number 14 seed, and he was he was number 2 seed. You just kind of have to enjoy yourself. Realize it's a very, very slim, if not zero, chance you win. So you gotta have to just take games one at a time. It's be patient. So it's tough. It's tough. Just being a punching bag. game after game. But I think as we can definitely snag a game or two or three or four. I think he has it in him, especially with this type of match format. You play enough games, there's enough variance that you can get a good position at least a few times.
Mhm.
Yeah, bishop d2. Not sure. I guess it's just more like of Zwi's opening choice of just like I think that's how he's getting these like cramped positions. I guess.
Yeah. Um. Maybe C4, I guess, by black. It's probably an order, or even yeah, this also works.
Interesting.
Uh, I do not. Yeah, knight h2 good, practically forced,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess.
Yeah, because you're preventing the queen from going into g4.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, this is just a once again super close position. It's very very interesting, and but I don't think Zwi's much worse. Has less space in the center, of course, but um, I think like all the minor pieces are sort of bad. Like Black's dark squared bishop is super bad. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's see.
b5 and c4 creating pawn break there. I don't. You definitely don't take. I'm not sure what moves you play as white. Yeah, rook c1 makes
Um,
sense.
uh, Maybe there might be like C3, I
Yeah,
guess.
c3 removing the defender of the a pawn. That could definitely be an
Yep.
option. I actually just realized how fast Zui is playing. Like Zui almost has all of his time. Um, yeah, and this definitely like the probably the best position he's had so far. Like, although I assume this h3 a6 pawn is an asset, not a liability. But it's kind of standing there alone. But so far it's well defended.
Yeah. I feel like at least practically the H6 probably should not have been played because now there might be F5 in the works, and now
Mm.
maybe potentially like black could try to get something down two different ways and then maybe pick up the H pawn in the
Yeah,
future, I guess.
this yeah if f5 is played. Oh wow, like I said, Cory is so patient. Like um, he really does not mind these closed positions and just like waiting and waiting and waiting. I think this is actually pretty spectacular to see. At least as a as an 1800 blitz player, his patience is very much impressive. Okay.
Free rook. What? Hold
Oh
up.
my gosh, it was
That's
a
a
free
free
rook.
rook.
Oh my gosh, wait, that was a free rook, dude. I totally missed that too. Yeah, Zui is not the only one that missed that free rook. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I think Zui needs to use his
That might
time.
have been just.
So what were you
I
gonna say?
mean, I think he. Yeah, I think he just brutally forgot that there's a reason why that he black did not take the H pawn for a
Yeah.
while because he was still defending this long distance.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But
Yep. Yep.
now,
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I guess yeah. This position, Zui is up a pawn. Zui's up a pawn. Okay, and so definitely still a great position. He's still up a minute on the clock. Um, it's honestly the pawn imbalance here is actually super cool. Oh, don't fall for the threat. No, that hit to take as a knight.
oh no,
Oh
drop the
no.
knight.
Oh no, no, no. Oh
I
man.
think maybe maybe King E1 or like
King
was in order or
E1.
something.
Yeah, King E1 makes a lot of sense instead of King D1
Actually,
undercutting the knight. Oh man.
I, actually, wait. Actually, wait. Never mind. Not you can't do King E1 because of D3 anyways, because the bishop pins the knight to the rook.
Oh, you probably have to go rook f1 then, rook f1,
Yeah,
and then king
yeah,
e1.
and king. Yep, there we go.
Okay, all right, that is a bit tricky, but as we definitely had enough time to figure that out. So definitely a bit of
Yeah.
unfortunate here. Like Zui was just waiting for his right moment, for Cory to mess it up or to get an equal position like he did in this game. But chess is hard. Chess is hard, especially when you're playing someone 1,000 points higher rate than you. But yeah, I just hope he'll get another chance here. Ooh. Not sure. I'm not sure if he's gonna wait out the clock on this game. He might feel more comfortable in the 3+1. So if he wants to wait out the clock for this one game, I wouldn't blame him, especially since the 5+1 is going pretty poorly here. So, but it's tough. It's tough. These match formats are really tough, and Cory's been playing pretty well. So I'm sure as we will get at least one more chance here, because Cory is not immune to blunders. So I'm sure he'll get at least
Yeah. Yeah.
a few more chances.
Okay. Okay. Looks like I wasn't just playing. I was just trying to figure out what should I do because the rook g6 does not exist because of knight takes. And well, this looks like dying your sword type
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. If pawn takes, then rook takes d2, and then bishop takes g1.
Oh.
Not many moves to make in this position, that's for sure. Okay, pinning. I like this move, pinning the e pawn. So king takes.
King takes. Uh, unfortunately, white played a3, so there's no rook takes. There's no rook takes d2 and then bishop b4.
Okay, that's interesting.
I do not like this. Knight d5.
Oh,
If king c2, e3. Oh,
okay.
another one. Did us?
I mean, it's a trade. Oh, it's more than a trade. These two connected passers are gonna be running down very very shortly.
Knight d3. Lose a rook. 0-1.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're Cory, how do you feel after that game, Jeffrey? Do you think he realized he hung a rook?
I think he realized that once white took on c4, realized, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Are we heading back to the King's Indian attack again?
Okay. I mean, why not? I think Cory got a position that he liked. I think instead of h6 something like that, you play e5 and you take all the space you can. That's one approach, a more maximalist approach. If someone's playing an opening like the King's Indian defense. Ooh, once again that e5 push. Like this is like a Cory special. We've seen this time and time and time again. It's like okay, but h6 does help against this h pawn push actually. So it feels like Zui is definitely doing better in this game.
Yeah. I feel like white has to probably play d4 at some point right now.
Right now, interested.
Might be there might be like 95 later stuff is like
Yeah.
if you have d4 you prevent e5.
Yeah,
That's the point.
this h7 knight is so bad. The knights are superfluous in the worst possible way. Okay. I see. Yeah, like white just chops in, gets in their pieces with tempo, kind of uncomfortable. There are 9 minutes and 40 seconds left of the first time control, so we will see if this could be the last game. Probably not. Probably not. There's probably going to be one more game of the first time control, but we'll see.
Oh, free rook. Well, for a knight at least.
This is true. Yeah, like once again, we're seeing as we get these cramped positions, and oh, that's an interesting move. Throwing in that to double the pawns, but yeah,
Yeah, and you can't do it. Knight takes h6 because the bishop takes back.
that's true. That is true.
Well, yeah, now, but unfortunately, the trades are now the knight
Uh,
for bishop is
wow, that was actually
so
a really cool move. Like knight e5, and the dark square bishop has nowhere to go, so you have to trade on white's terms, which is kind of beautiful.
yeah. White played rookie 2, but I think maybe c4 might have been more justified. I guess
C4,
trying to like
interesting.
fix trying to get like open more lines toward the black pawn center pawn mass in the middle. Either try to win out c5 outright or like just
Hmm.
or like just provoke more stuff basically, and you can reroute your pieces elsewhere. Also, you prevent white and black from playing c4 themselves, and you don't have to worry about b2
Yeah,
at least for now.
I still don't like this knight on g6. This knight on g6 is like still bad. Like so he really needs to, like, his pieces just always feel like they're on awkward squares here. Yeah, not much to do here. Looks like we're gonna get at least
Well,
one more 10+0 game, or not 10+0, 5+1. Very different. Yeah.
probably knight g6, I think, with knight f4 ideas, and then you throw a rook on e5. Oh, this also works.
Okay. Oh, knight g. Yep. Yeah, knight g5 would have been a fork, but this works too. Not many places to go. It's just the cleanup phase. Not really much Black can do here, other than just sit and wait. Just sit and wait.
Four f5, I guess, or this also works. And this might be rough. Knight takes bishop, pawn takes, rook e6, GG's.
Oh,
Or
that
even yeah, this
that
also works.
that that works too. That works too. Oh, but just to finish my thought about professional openings, like we saw yesterday, like Gracie have these like very professional openings. It felt like, but then and like Alan just having that like bullet repertoire, that blitz repertoire, and it's probably having a professional opening doesn't, saying it doesn't matter isn't very good, but might not be very helpful. And you could definitely say that Zri doesn't have very much of a professional opening, but for some reason it was working so well for Alan. But in this case with Zri, it's not really working. Like, he's just getting these cramped positions again and again. Like, I guess it's because Cory is really punishing Zri for it, and maybe Gracie wasn't really able to punish Alan. I'm not really sure why it's working so
Yeah,
well.
I think I think it works better if the person playing it has more experience, at least in online format, because Gracie is much better at a longer time controls than Blitz.
Hmm.
The one time I played Gracie was a rapid game, and even then she was a bit she was not bad, but she was a bit shaky. I guess like there was times that there was could have been clearly beat me, and then but she missed it, and then we got like a complicated back and forth battle instead of a clean victory, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, but also just to come back to this game, like, wow, this is a really cool position opposite castling. I feel like this is exactly what Z wants. Um, feel like you couldn't hope for anything better on on a chance to fight back. Oh man, but that a3 pawn though, that's impossible to defend. Oh no, knight b1, knight b1, and it is defended. Not a very
Oh
happy
yeah,
move
that
to make.
c5 probably I think is in order.
Oh, wow, c5 explosive.
Oh, okay, or this first. Probably the knight bc3, I guess, might be warranted at this point. Or this also works, I guess, and run back to e1. But
Oh my goodness, yeah,
this
the
is
pieces are getting in. It's crazy how quickly this game turned around. I don't know what Zui needed to do. Maybe the rook moves were too slow. Like it felt like it. I didn't feel like his position was that bad.
I think it's started to go wrong from knight d1 onwards, probably.
Yeah. Knight d1 here on move 16. Knight d1. Yeah, I guess knight d1 didn't do much.
And he was also expanding his queen side, and he castled the queen side as well. And but he expanded both sides of the board, which is
Hmm.
probably the not so great part.
Yeah, or at the very least, it makes it very hard to play, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to here. Yep, and it is still equal material, but not equal positionally. Like the king made it back
Yeah,
to his home, but not very pretty. Oh man.
yeah. Knight h4 and knight h4 combined with rook d8 it should be 7-0 at this point.
Yep. And there's still 2 minutes left of the first time control, so looks like there's gonna be a little bit, most likely one more game. Zui or Cory can run out the clock to make this the last one. Otherwise, they're gonna play one more 5+1 game. And yeah, it's a dominating performance by Cory so far. Yeah, as a fellow 1900 USCF player who's over 2600 in online blitz, how do you think you compare to Cory? Like, what is similarities and
Um,
differences?
both of us do tend to play, I guess, more, I guess, mainstream openings
Hmm.
with both colors. Although I do have a tendency to play some more offbeat stuff, at least in Blitz. Maybe not so much in classical, but sometimes in Blitz, if you don't want to play like 20 moves of Spanish theory, for example,
Yeah.
or like or like 20 15 plus moves like Sicilian open Sicilian theory, like play random stuff, I guess, play but still playable. And Cory seems to play like probably his overlord repertoire online, so I guess there's a mix of that. But so there also I know there is some stuff where he may not choose the most like I guess the ultra theoretical move in favor of something that's a bit more helpful on the memory side, but may not be like the engine stop preference necessarily
Hmm.
in certain
Interesting.
cases. Also, I'm not exactly sure if he's following like a chessable repertoire. Maybe not, or maybe it might be maybe based off a book, and then he just winged some of the rest, or did some of his own analysis afterwards. At least with white at least.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if he's following the bolt repertoire necessarily.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, it looks like Zui is purposely drawing out the clock, and I expect to see a resignation after the first time control has hit 0. So this will be the last 5+1 game, and we will see if the players want to take a 5-minute break or not. So let's see here. I think most likely they would just continue straight into the next time control, if I had to guess.
Yeah, yeah. I think Zui is yeah
Okay.
was trying to figure out if there's anything else after like moving the queen away, but yeah.
Okay, you heard me, Jeffrey, but the viewers did not. They will be taking their 5 minute break. So games will resume at 8:54. So I guess we'll take our own 5 minute break. So we'll see you guys in the stream. We'll have the waiting screen on for the next 5 minutes, and see you guys then. Okay, everyone, we are back with the second time control. We still have to update the timer on this stream, but yeah, this is the first one, the first game so far. What do you expect to see from this time control, Jeffrey?
Maybe some slight changes, but I don't think Zui is gonna change his repertoire that much, honestly. Right now, we have the King's Indian attack set up versus the Caro.
Yep, yep. And we see the signature a Cory e5 pawn shoved in the his opponent's face once again. So definitely is very similar to the positions we've been getting so far.
Or really just like any normal King's Indian attack style. Just shove a pawn at e5 and run an h pawn off the board or something.
Yep. Yeah, this makes sense. Although I don't have too much experience against it. I've had a couple people play it against me in over the board games actually, but other than that, it's very uncommon.
Yeah, I haven't faced it in some time at least. At least I don't think I faced it over the board. I've only faced it online, but even then I don't really enter these particular lines. I try to sidestep all the major stuff. Just try to get something less cramped, to put it lightly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Although this does kind of seem like a bit of an improvement from his other Caro King's Indian attack positions because his light square bishop is out. It's no longer on c8. It's on this diagonal and it's like it helps defend the king. So it definitely seems like an improvement from some of his earlier positions.
Maybe a bit of an improvement. Although I do question the some of the piece placement on the back row, but I guess you can't really do much about that. I guess.
This that's a good point. This knight is on e8 and not really impressing anyone at the moment. So
Yeah, might as well to get something on the queen side going. Get something. Okay, maybe now knight b6 back again.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
Okay. See nothing wrong. Okay, knight e4.
Yeah, beautiful
Okay, maybe
move.
now you might have to give the light square bishop honestly for black.
Is there
And
a threat?
then I rather maybe it's just me. I'd rather get rid of stuff that could plop into like d6 for the time being. Also, like white's bishop on f4 is not defended necessarily. So maybe okay, maybe you don't have to, but maybe f6 might have been more so in order, I guess. Because now, if you can't get rid of any pieces right now, and white's just getting space, that could be an issue.
Yeah, it's crazy how the knight going from e8 to c7 there's still nowhere to put that guy. Like this knight is still misplaced. It's being cramped is not fun. Having a cramped position is
Yeah,
not fun. It's very unpleasant.
yeah.
Oh my
I feel
goodness.
like Zui has some is mixing up a bunch of different plans, but there's no like overall like, very cohesive plan necessarily. It's just a bunch of short term stuff that can sort of work, but like when combined together, it's not really done in harmony. Is to put lightly, because I don't. Again, as we mentioned, the knights are a bit weirdly placed. I don't know why the queen's on c8.
Yes, yeah. It's true. Yeah, these knights are not impressing anyone and yeah, and Cory, like
Uh,
so patient, so patient. It's honestly very impressive. Um,
oh, okay, okay. Oh, fancy,
that
fancy.
is
Rook b7
that
brackets,
is
maybe bishop.
fancy. That is fancy. Why?
Although I feel like you don't have to get fancy with that. You just bishop h4, win something. Yeah, 31 bishop h4. Probably should win like a pawn or at least or the exchange.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a good point.
Okay, it's forced. It's forced.
Bishop h4.
No,
Is
no, no.
oh
The memes.
oh, that's funny. Okay. Well,
Uh,
at least his knight has a good square. That's
okay,
that's
maybe.
my one takeaway from that move, at the very least.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Now maybe queen e2, and then plop the knight into e4 rather than going immediately. So you take back with the okay after that first. So now you can attack e6 and you can just put a queen on e4 instead of a pawn, and you don't give black a pass d
Ah,
pawn.
interesting.
Okay. Um, and you also get rid of your really bad bishop.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, White has done an amazing job of activating their pieces. I mean, this rook on b7, this queen on e4. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
uh, okay. Is there okay? I thought there would have been like some like c4 stuff, and then you could try to push for e4. But
Man,
not with the way this is happening. This seems like uh
not much to do. Uh,
uh this I do not like.
wow, this pawn is not much to do. Oh man.
Got you had to grab something out the way, but okay now
Okay,
down.
and we're actually seeing time scrambles for the first time in this match. Actually, in the 5+1, there were basically no time scrambles. So, uh,
Rook there
yeah, not much
and
to do here.
windmills. Welcome
Yep,
welcome to Holland.
never heard that word
Or
before.
that king f5, yep, king g6.
Yep,
Or yeah,
that
okay.
works too.
I mean, you just could do some yeah, I mean, you just have to give the G pawn for the H pawn, but like, still playable. Okay, yeah,
Yep,
that's me.
that works. That works. That's Cory wins the first one of the 3+1. Let's see here.
D4, knight of 6. Okay, okay, yep, queen's Indian.
Wait, he wasn't.
E7. Yep,
Yeah, he hasn't played the Queen's Indian in this match yet.
not at least not yet, not yet.
Oh man.
He's actually playing what he's normally. No. Okay, I know.
Oh,
Oh,
F5.
I see it. F5 and then knight f6, c5, and queen a4 stuff. Maybe
Wow.
knight e4 as needed.
Wow, I've never seen play like this.
You fix the pawn on c. Mm.
Yeah, you fix a pawn on c4, right? Is that what you're saying? And then
Yeah, you fix. Yeah, and then you slowly, and then if white can't generate anything, then you slowly apply pressure on the double pawns.
wow. Rook
I feel like white
f6.
might try 92, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do as white. I wouldn't have any idea what to do. I would probably spend at least a minute just thinking about what to do next. What moves?
95. Anyone?
Oh, okay. Yeah, knight c5. I was thinking more e5 too.
That also works. Yep. And
Man.
is G5 crazy right now?
Mildly, mildly crazy.
Okay, maybe not right now, but like maybe G5 immediately instead of C5. But like okay,
Wow.
G5 and then maybe G4, and then since the rook is on H6, Queen H5 stuff.
Yep, that's true. That is true. You could definitely do that. Yep, Cory's making progress here,
Okay,
improving all of his pieces. He coordinated his rooks, and meanwhile, Zwi's bishop is still on c1, and this knight on d2 is still not impressing anyone that much. Oh man! Also, look at
okay,
these. Look at this pawn chain from h2 to c7. That's connect 4.
Okay, I don't know about knight f3. Maybe f3 and then try to lock it up. Maybe it might have been better.
The last
This
4 out of the last 5 moves for white were knight moves. Knight h4, knight f3, knight d2, knight f3, knight f4, knight h4. So
okay, okay. Okay, g4. It's probably what he's going for.
yeah, and Swee's done it before. Okay.
Oh, maybe not. Is there like some f3 just to sack a pawn for active for open lines? I guess maybe.
Wait, is that sacking a pawn? But you win 2 pieces for the rook.
Yeah, and also the queen covers h. Takes it can take on h3 as well.
Still
Like,
h.
like,
Yeah, it's knight f3. Oh, not knight f3.
uh,
Maybe you play f3. Oh, though that would be so depressing. Never mind.
you.
Okay.
I mean, it was probably forced anyways. You do
Yeah.
not want to allow that.
Yeah, that's true. But
If
man,
I mean this okay, never mind. This is now that covers that, and now black is rerouting to c4, and
ouch.
that
Man, if the Queen's Indian defense is always this good, I should start playing it. Ugly,
I
ugly,
played him
ugly
a few
moves.
times. Played him a few times in this specific line, in at least in the bishop e7 stuff that he's been playing, and honestly, I did not want to play super theoretical, so I tried like uh some 0 Lilo stuff with h4 on move 7.
That's funny. That's funny. Ouch. Not much. Not much to do. You're just down.
For
Like
you,
it's amazing the quality of bishops for black versus white. Like is crazy. Like black's bishops are just gods, and white's bishops are just so sad. Chess is hard. Yeah, you have to trade
okay,
queens.
that's
Oh,
basically that.
okay.
Wait, Queen G1?
He has it was made in one. So nice to see that Cory is still a human. Cory is still a human. He
Uh,
can.
when
He,
you see Maiden One, look for better, apparently.
this is true. Always look for
Or
better.
Maiden Two for the.
The issue. Oh man. Oh, this is so brutal, man. This bishop on G2 is so bad. Oh man. It's just like it's amazing how Cory gets these positions and how he's so good at improving his pieces too. Yeah, not much to do for white.
Well, yeah, that's a rip.
Okay. So yeah, I think as we once again, you just gotta be patient. You realize you're probably not gonna win this match, but you gotta get in a few good games, where you can we can shine.
At least the odds of being double adopted are basically 0. Well, unless he throws a bunch of bullets games really quickly.
Yeah, I actually in my match against Mitch, I was only adopted once. 14-2, but yeah, we both use all of our time, so we both were very slow players in the match. But they've been going through games much quicker. But yeah, it's still unlikely a double adoption. But I think it has happened before in last year's match.
Yeah, it happened a couple of times by myself and Michael, who I believe is still in chat.
Yeah, well, no shame in being adopted by someone much stronger than you. I've it happened to me, so I think as long as you can have fun with the game, that's what's most important. And if you treat it like an opportunity to play against people you don't usually get to play against, then you're doing really well, in my opinion. And this position is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's yeah. Once again, super lock structure. Zui has less space, although not really that much less space. Um,
He seems to be doing better, I guess, because now the only, although maybe not so much right now because of how the pawns are placed right now. Because if he does not play accurately, A3 could be falling soon
oh man,
in the long run.
yeah. Once again, like we
Although
see.
at least for now,
Oh, I was just gonna say, like we see the Cory like outplaying in these outplaying as we in these closed positions. Like, I guess as a stronger player, like you, closed positions are kind of perfect, aren't they? Like they allow you like minimal like risk because it takes a long time to maneuver. So it gives you lots of opportunity to outplay your opponents, as opposed to like an open Sicilian or something like that. Like I feel like close positions like this might be like perfect if you're the higher rated player.
I think that's all part of the case, but also like Corey, I think probably has a bunch of like smaller plans and an overall larger plan all tied together, or at
Hmm.
least for the mostly well tied together. Whereas Zui is doing a bunch of short term plans, but the overall thing may not tie up nicely as a like a bow tie.
Interesting. Also, talking about interesting, B4 there was super interesting. Temporarily sacrificing a pawn to then go rook B1. Nice. Is we up on time this game though?
And
True. This is very true, Michael. We actually do see Zui being a pretty speedy player. Like it's kind of very interesting. I mean, everyone plays a bit differently. Like for example, I'll play super slowly, whether the position's good, bad, or ugly. But Zui seems to be playing pretty fast, whether or not he has a good position, which has happened a couple times maybe. Um,
okay, I think Zui has to just accept the fact that you're gonna get opposite color bishops down a pawn, and then just hold on for dear life.
that's true. That's true. This is opposite colored bishops. Um,
Okay,
but queens.
okay, he's doing something. But okay, the engine did not like F5.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I guess you're opening up another line of attack. For white.
Yeah,
I'm not super
yeah.
sure. And as black, kind of just have to sit and wait to die slowly.
I'd say maybe if like White's A pawn was on F on somewhere on the F file, or like
Oh
just
man,
basically not on the A file at least, like
yeah,
could be probably okay. But this is, but if
yeah,
any trades happen, well, White has like a nice like pressure machine down the side.
yeah. If only Cory would move his queen off of the third rank, then Zui could get his bishop onto the E3 and D4 squares, or even the C5 square too. But that does not look like that's happening.
Okay, okay. I was about to say, is H4 like a H4 with the idea of King H2 and Bishop H3 out of the question?
Oh my goodness, no, it's not. If Rook C8 to defend, wow. Yeah, take control of the open file. This makes a lot of sense. This bishop on D8 actually really hindering black's movement. It's kind of not kind of very annoying actually.
Rook F7 might be in the works.
I mean, why not?
Or wait, Rook F7, King G8. Uh, I don't know. This maybe trade once and then Bishop H3. Or okay, you throw this in first, but Black probably gonna trade first and move to queen. Or maybe not. Trade once, rook f2, bishop g7. Okay, I was thinking.
Oh, interesting idea. Yeah, at least get rid of White's good pawn, a good a pawn.
Maybe G. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
That
take
maybe
6.
G4.
You got hope. You got hope. Oh,
I don't know that.
I have a lot
Maybe
less hope now. Uh,
I think maybe trade queens and then rook takes a4 and then
oh
you
no.
pray.
Yeah, not much to do here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Zwi kind of uh
I,
had
yeah.
a chance to really hold on there, but it's still super tough to play. I don't blame him at all. I probably would have lost that too very handily. Okay, wait. This is different. He's been usually playing. No, no, is that a mouse? No, oh no. The king of one mouse slip. Oh my goodness. It happened
And
last
both of them
game.
and both of the players
So
of the players of the mouse slips are UPenn students.
oh that's so funny actually. Oh man. Justin better be watching out. Like watch out with the mouse slips against Ethan. Yeah. That is kind of funny actually. Oh no. And both King F1 too, man. Oh dude. Dude, if Justin also mouse flips King F1, I'll actually make a clip of that. of each UPenn player playing King F1. Oh man, that just sucks. This is like but it is the first time Zwi is playing like a professional opening, like an E4, like knight C3 type of stuff, or knight E2, I guess, or what did he do? Yeah, knight C3 and
or,
bishop B5. So
or at least something in our wheelhouse for once.
yeah, for sure. No, no super good discoveries, right? Yeah,
Uh, um,
queen D2.
um, okay, yeah, knight f5.
Oh man, 7 minutes
Yeah, I
left
don't.
in this time control, so probably this is the second to last game. But
Uh, maybe G3, I guess, with King G2 ideas.
I kind of want to play D5. Oh wait, but is it pinned? No, no, no. The pawn's not pinned.
Okay, H4 with the idea of rook H3, but okay.
Oh my man, let's
Okay, step
go.
pawn.
Oh,
Okay.
F4.
I mean, H4 is hanging. Is hanging.
Okay, yeah.
But even if you block with F4, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I think I think Black's trying to go for D4 and try to force a piece to C4 in some
I like
fashion.
this. I
Maybe.
like this from Zuri. We have a vision. We have a vision. We gotta get C4 in, Rook 6 F5, and Queen H6. I see the vision. It may take 3 moves, but there is a vision. Or maybe even, oh man, you can't play D5 and C4 and get your bishop up. Okay.
Uh, yeah. Well,
Rook G5? No. Okay. Maybe a D4 from himself.
maybe. Yeah. Yeah, probably D4.
Yeah, D4 makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, D4. If C takes Queen C7.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good move. Queen e2, just like starting to force trades. Once you force the queen trade, then you're never gonna get checkmated, which is nice. Honestly, also just like it's kind of beautiful how these bishops are both blocked in by their own pawns. I guess kind of like if these bishops were on the opposite side of these pawns, they'd be really good bishops. Yeah, d4. Yep, makes sense. What is? Oh, queen e8 checkmate. What a nice tactic, man. Good players are always cooking, man. I can't. I don't do
Hmm.
this stuff. Okay. I'm interested. I'm interested to see if Zwee's gonna change anything up with black too.
Okay, are we getting okay? We're getting names out probably.
Okay.
Queen c2. Oh, b6. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's doing the a3 stuff that he's doing. Okay. e4 probably.
I'm not familiar with this stuff at all.
Uh,
E5.
this looks wrong by black. There's like something. There's something sort of like this, at least in the a3 Nimzo stuff, I think, because Johan Ludwig Hammer has some fresh stuff with this sort of stuff where it just puts it back to Bishop on e7. But this is not it.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. Um, White did make a lot out of the King of One mouse slip. There's not much you can do. Like after it happens, you just kind of have to like play chess and like and yeah, I guess he did, right? Oh man, once again the Cory special, shoving the e pawn right into Black's face. That's dinner that I do not want to be served.
Oh, the engine did not like this whatsoever. Look, Queen c8.
Wow.
Oh,
that,
uh,
that is the most unexpected pawn capture. like oh, free pawn. Like it's very funny.
I wonder what the engine wanted instead of after Queen c8. Was it just like
I would assume e6.
um
After
yeah,
queen
that's what I
c8.
was thinking.
Yeah, but I have no idea. Maybe it wasn't like
E6 pawn takes,
uh.
then maybe bishop takes.
Wow, is there really no place for the rook? That's actually crazy. There's no way to defend that guy.
I mean, there's rook h5, but you're still losing the knight, and
Yeah.
you're walking into e6 stuff.
Yeah. Ouch.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, Queen G7 is killer. Ouch.
take knight, e6.
Oh my goodness, man. There's really nowhere home.
Yeah, bishop d6. Probably, yeah, practically forced.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, there's this, but also this is just.
Yeah, you're down a lot here. You're down a lot. Yeah, I mean, in this one, Zvi was really just losing out of the opening, I guess, right? Like, so yeah, you
Yeah.
just gotta shake it off. That was a bad opening. Shake it off. Shake it off. Go Taylor Swift style. Um, just you got the next one. Cory still has plenty of time to convert this, so not much you can do.
Uh. Honestly, instead of rook e1, rook d1, maybe personally, I'd rather just do rook takes c6, and then after rook takes, and then king takes, and then when the king take back on e6, c6 at the very end, rook takes d5, and you're up 3-0 on the king side.
That's true.
That's just me.
This is true. This is true. That's might be simple. Yeah, Michael saying tilts opening, unfortunately. Yeah, Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's tough when you're like you're playing game after game after game. This format is tough. You have to be a very positive person, or you might be suffering here. So 10 seconds left of the second time control. Looks like we may be headed. This is gonna be the last one, most likely, unless Zui resigns in the next 3 seconds. But here we go.
Rook takes d5, please.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
There we go.
Looks like we'll be heading to the bullet very shortly.
Once. King B, king c2.
Okay, they are heading back into the bullet portion, and we will be setting up the third time control timer in a second here. I don't know if they might have already started it. Let me see here. Oh, yep, they're starting it now.
Doesn't look like not yet. Well, at least the rating disparity isn't as bad.
This is true. Yeah, actually, the rating disparity is in half. So, and which makes sense. Zui has been up on time in like almost all of the games. So we can hopefully get to see some Zui at his best, and hopefully, you know, losing the games in the blitz portion won't affect him too much.
Let's see. Does black have to play f6 maybe?
This, I mean, it's very nice how well white's rooks are
Maybe.
coordinated. Although this pin on the e3
Okay,
bishop
maybe.
looks kind of annoying. I think you just want to get out of this pin as soon as possible. Oh wow, infiltration.
Oh, okay. Grabs a pawn.
Wow, wait, hold up. Zui is just has a passed
Yeah.
a pawn, and I don't
Yeah, knight
really.
e4.
No threats still, but knight g3 could be annoying maybe.
Okay. Ooh, okay, okay.
Oh, Michael
Let's
is
see.
saying rook
Bishop d6,
h5
yeah.
might have trapped the queen. Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh,
after f6.
rook
Yeah, yeah,
h5.
yep, it did.
Wow.
That's why.
Yo, wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Cory misses an opportunity there.
Yeah, the f6 had to be played earlier. Is what I meant before the queen ventured
Wait,
out.
what did I miss? What happened in the wait? Oh my
Huh? Wait,
gosh.
oh, what?
I completely missed everything that just happened. Yeah, that knight on g3 did happen, and Cory set up a checkmating attack. And we see is we sticking with e4 here. Oh, let me get this timer fixed. There you go.
And we got Gracie's thing.
Oh, are you talking about like the Alapin? The
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now the king f1 might actually work.
King f1. Oh man.
King f1, king g2.
Okay. I'm not sure what to think about what's happening.
Personally, I like from a practical point, black. Although, he, oh, forget practical, like
Oh,
objectively now.
oh, that's a pawn. Although it is
And
equal pawns, though, it doesn't look that easy to
equal.
win.
Uh, but in bullet and maybe in practice, at least with the IQP and everything, and how white's pieces are placed, I kind of would prefer black because the knight can just hop around all over the place, and the bishop is basically almost a non-factor. Also, yeah, f3 just
Oh,
fell.
okay. And these are three passers right here. That looks. Oh, everything's falling. Oh, a skewer is coming. Okay, he's off the skewer, but that doesn't help too much. Yeah, e5, d5 actually blocking in, limiting the bishop scope. It's kind of amazing. Ouch.
King takes d5.
I guess he wants. Cory's being very patient. Ouch. Yeah.
f4, or this also works. Or yeah, this first. Knight g5, or okay. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. This works better. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot the knight covered.
Yeah.
The knight covered f2. I forget what that.
Okay. Yeah. I honestly, he's kind of getting better positions in the bullet portion so far, but they're falling apart at some point.
Uh, if it c takes probably right. He plays something similar, I guess. Okay, close enough.
Hmm. Okay. Symmetrical structure here.
This I used to play this as black, and frankly, was a bit annoying. Just trying to get something. Although I guess somehow Justin from Penn makes something work
Really?
in the exchange.
That's crazy.
It's part of his over the board repertoire as far as I know. I
Wow.
played him once on the white side of the exchange love.
Wow. I I can't imagine being a higher rated, like I'm 1900. When I play against 1400s, I would never ever even consider ever thinking about playing the exchange Slav. That just sounds like torture because I have to win. Like, but wow, if Jessica can make it work, that's crazy. I'm sure there's. I don't know. I don't have enough experience with it, so. Ouch. Yeah, that was a fork, I
Um,
guess. At the end of the day, with the rook c7, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, yeah, it was gonna be rough. It was gonna be black had to probably play like knight bishop c8 or something, or
Ugh,
which is miserable.
miserable indeed.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So he's got to be patient. Try not to tilt. And it's tough to be patient.
E4.
Oh, and bullet. It's bullet especially.
Okay, are we back to the Queen's Indian with E7? Yep, we are. 94 probably.
Okay.
5 maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe
he's
not.
not. He doesn't have that structural weakness anymore with those doubled C
Free
pawns.
pawn.
Ouch. That was a sacrifice for the initiative.
Reese would agree with you on that part.
Yeah, for the cost of one pawn, you got this attack rolling.
Yeah. 2 pawns.
Wait.
Hold up.
Wait, what?
Oh, I forgot that his bishop was unguarded. Oh, the eval isn't even picking. It hasn't even caught up. Not gonna lie, on my computer, which is the crazy
Wait.
part.
I'm so confused how this even happened. So he's up a piece?
He was up a piece, and I guess bishop takes h4 was a blunder on their end because missed the knight taking back covers g2 as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the knight went rotated like that. Yeah, okay. Open H file 2. This is looking. He's still up a piece. Oh, look at those pawns. Whoa, triple isolated pawns. We gotta have like an emote for that or something like that. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Look at all these pawns on the G file. Man.
I've read it's been called an Irish pawn center for some reason. I could not tell you why.
I don't like that. And we got connect. Well, we had connect 4 in the 4th rank or 6th rank. I mean. Oh man. Okay. What? What is happening?
Chief
It's really hard to break
F4.
through. Oh no. Oh my goodness, these pawns are just rolling actually.
G3 probably.
I can't believe it. Yeah, you can't stop these pawns.
Wait, is that
Oh wait,
pawn
but you
that's
do.
falling?
Wait, yeah, the F pawn is falling.
Wait, is that a mate? Is it a mate?
Wait, made it
Wait,
one.
Kevin.
Made it one. Oh yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. As we it's on the board. Oh, dude. Nice. Nice.
Wait, he just had to play like king h6 and then he survives for a little.
Oh man. Okay. I feel like Cory's just gotta chuckle that one off, you know. So he is on the scoreboard. That is true. Yeah, that one's you just gotta laugh a little bit about that one. Like, you're like, you know, like you got me, you know.
Pawn takes, yeah, pawn takes, bishop takes, trade queens, and then okay, this move
Okay.
works.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, I just know the trade queens also.
I'm still so
nice
happy about that
stuff.
last game. I don't even know what just happened. All the moves have just flown. He's up a rook. No, an exchange. No?
Rook and pawn.
Oh, rook and pawn. Okay.
Now is Michael gonna send the info over to Chris tomorrow and Lehigh maybe about what Cory plays?
That's funny. That's funny. Well, I'm sure Chris will check the VOD or maybe just parts of it. I'm not sure.
I think he sent content leak for him or something. I think I forget what he put. Like he said he couldn't do the commentary.
Oh, who did?
Chris.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. For this week, yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay, he did not mouse slip this time. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta take the wins where we can have when we can get them. Yeah, I get positions like this on the white side sometimes. Although, wait, that pawn's
E4
gone.
is falling. Hold up. Also, like that pawn probably could have been taken a while back with B4.
Oh, maybe. Although I think
B4.
maybe not, because knight d5
Knight
and some
C4.
kinds. Okay.
Yeah. Take on E3 and take on
Oh
D4.
no.
GG's.
Ouch. Still a minute 52 seconds left on the match clock. This could be the last game, but probably not.
Yep. Well, that's one way. Okay, bishop takes. Yep.
Not a
Queen
great
takes.
start.
Bishop D4. Ooh.
Okay, at least one more game here. This next one will probably be the last one, and we're gonna get at least one of them on the on the stream and the post game interview here.
Two. Pawn take. I was thinking maybe pawn takes first, and then maybe you could try to get bishop takes, but remember just knight takes.
I have no idea what's happening, but it looks cool. This position looks cool.
Good enough.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, they got this like imbalance on the king side, an open G file for some reason, and like, but the pawns, a lot of tension on the queen side. I don't know. Something's happening. I just don't know what.
H2 maybe? By okay.
My man, let's go. Don't know what to do. King H8, King G8. My man.
A4 probably. A4 probably and just okay, this first. Okay, take
No.
first and
That
then oh I mean yeah, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, knight takes E4.
yeah, this is officially the last game. So after this game, we'll try to get the players on. But Zwede joins me on the people who have got adopted, but only once through these matches. So I know it's like these matches are super tough, especially when you're one of the lower rated people in the field. You're playing against one of the highest. No, it's tough. Chess is hard. That's wow. That's winning material, more material, I should say.
Rook G7, but then yeah, wait, that loses it. Never mind, hold on. Oh, everything's falling.
Yes, everything is falling.
That's hanging.
You have a bishop or a queen. I'll take it.
Yeah, queen. Queen takes a 5. Rook E1, yep. Rook, yep, that's queen F6. Oh wait,
That works too.
Yeah, queen H7 mate. Okay, if rook G7, queen F8, and then if rook G8, then queen H6 mate. This also works.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Cory for winning this match. I think so we definitely fought hard. Yeah, chess is hard. 1. Okay, well, we just finished the match between Cory and Zui. Um, Zui is up top from me, and Cory is to the left of me on the stream here. So I guess first impressions. Cory, you first. How did you feel about the match, and how did you feel about coming into it?
I felt pretty good about it going into it just because of the rating difference, I think. Um, and it's clear that as like the time control got lower, as we got better and better. So definitely props to him there. That was like where he excelled in the match. And then in the bullet portion, he came away with that 1 point. So that was pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Zui, how do you feel about the match, and what are your feelings coming into it?
Um, yeah, definitely. Obviously the rating difference, but I thought obviously he's a very strong player. Um, and yeah, it was a fun match. It's good to play somebody like him every now and then.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Zui, I didn't know that like you're still like a provisional USCF rated player, and like I was like, oh, like, I guess you didn't play as much as I thought you did, but you're still qualified, which is really cool. You actually beat me on the way to qualifying for this match, so yeah. Yeah, I'm kind out of curiosity. Like, do you guys play the stuff that you guys normally played? I saw like Zui, you switched it up from time to then.
Um, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't like looked at opening theory in like years. I think the last time I studied was like back in like 2015, 2016. So I was I play bullet in my free time, so I was just playing whatever was there.
That's funny. Yeah, I know. James, one of the previous participants on Wednesday, he said that like the bullet is so different because it's 1+1, and he's always playing 1-1-0. So I know. I noticed like Zui, you were always up on time, like almost always. Like so. This time control is kind of tough. I don't know, Cory, if you could comment on like how you felt about the three different time controls.
Yeah, I typically also play only +0 chess like ever. In fact, I just play 3+0. Like anytime I go and play chess, it's 3+0. So 5+1 feels a little bit too slow. 3+1 also feels a little bit too slow. And then 1+1 is just weird, I think. Just a little bit weird. But
Yeah, yeah, no, it is weird. It's super weird. Like, yeah, but it is the time control used in like the regular speech chess championship too. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. I don't know, Jeffrey, if you had any comments or questions at all.
Uh, Maybe for Cory, have you started to look into who your next opponent is, or are you taking it one match at a time? I guess.
I actually do not know who my next opponent is. Do you by any chance know?
Yeah. Jeffrey and I both know it's actually Chris from Lehigh University. He was a runner up of last year's PA Collegiate Speech Chess Championship. So I'll definitely be interested to tune into that one. That's for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Yeah, and yeah, I would love to. I know, Zui, you are a freshman at Penn, right?
Yep.
So and then
Yep.
Cory, you are a PhD student? Question mark, or you're a grad student?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, well, great match. I guess you know, thank you guys for both coming on. Do you guys have any like comments or shout outs you guys want to say on the stream or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, good luck to you the rest of the way. Obviously, I'll be cheering for my friend Alan, who lives down the hall from me, like a
Wait, no
couple
way.
doors that way. Yeah, but
No.
otherwise, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, because Alan said he didn't go on to the Penn Chess Club very often. Are you? But you know Alan
Oh,
though.
yeah, because we're like 3 doors down from each other.
That's
So.
wild. Alan isn't also a freshman, is he? Or
Yeah, he's very good though. He's very
oh,
good.
wow, that's nuts. Okay.
I asked him to play on this actually, so yeah.
Oh dang. Okay, you got Alan in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't have any more questions or anything. I don't know, Corey, if you wanted to say anything at all.
Well, I was going to say, unfortunately, I don't have anyone to shout out from University of Pittsburgh because nobody else. I don't even think they played, unfortunately. But so I'll just say shout out to my mom.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Maybe specifically in your case, Corey, have you tried getting Justin to come out, like Agent JL, if you remember? If you, I think,
So he went to Michigan, right?
uh, I don't know. His LinkedIn said he goes to Pitt, but he's from the state of Michigan, though. He's from the Detroit metro area.
Yeah, I know. I knew him when he went to Michigan because I went to Michigan for my undergrad. But I did not know that he goes to Pitt right now, actually.
Or unless he
Huh.
transferred or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He was a little bit older than me, so he could be, I don't know, maybe already done. I'm not sure. Question mark.
I think Agent's actually probably younger than me, actually, because I was born in 2001. So, and he's like, I think 3 years below me.
Oh, actually, I'm thinking of someone different. I think
Uh,
I'm thinking of Johnny DJ.
oh,
Um,
I'm thinking of Justin Liang.
okay, yeah. I don't know. Like, if there were another very high rated player at Pittsburgh, I would really love to like meet him so we can get him for the CCL. But I don't know of anybody.
Yeah, I don't. That's probably the only other name I know of. And then there's one guy from Philly who some people I went to high school and or college undergrad with know, like what's his name? Marco Melishuk.
Oh yeah, he's at Pittsburgh for sure. He goes to the chess club.
Marco drew me at the UPenn Fall Swiss, and I'm still upset about that.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys both for playing, and I think we'll call it here. It's not late Friday night, but sort of late. I don't know how long late you guys stay up, but guess we'll call the stream here. And good luck, Corey, in your next match.
Yeah, thank you for setting this up.
Yeah, thank you for organizing. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I will see you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.